Welcome to my channel. First things first, let me apologize ahead of time. I know I talk kind of fast. If you need to slow down the video or pause and replay, whatever, go ahead and do that. I can't help the way I talk. Second thing second, let me apologize for my unkempt appearance. I have been cleaning and prepping and packing for a road trip, which is part of the purpose of this video. And I did a little too much, too fast, too soon yesterday, proving to myself just how old and out of shape I've become. So I did not have the strength or the energy to pretty myself up, as the expression would go. Third things third, if you are new here, my name is Cowboy Dumbledore. I have also gone by Cowboy Gandalf, Beardy, Beardy the Wise, Beardy the Squirrel King, Beardy the Nomad, Beardy the Hermit. But for the purposes of this channel and this video, you can just call me Max. Fourth things fourth, whether you are new here or not, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, at least watch the video, make sure you like it. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments, there is a comment section. And most of you who are here found me elsewhere, so feel free to get a hold of me on social media or any form of communication you may have me on. That being said, the purpose of today's video is, as most of my videos are, to do an unboxing and product review, so to speak, of a batch of products I picked up from Amazon, which arrived today. I do have more items coming, and I will do unboxing and reviews on a couple of those, so I should have, I will have a second video today, or I will record a second video today or tomorrow, and I will post it most likely tomorrow. But yeah, so let's get into the items. First and foremost, of interest to probably nobody, I want to show off this 2-pack of Shark NV351 vacuum filters, foam pads, and felt pads I found on Amazon for less than $20. Most of you know, if you know me, you know I'm not real big on cleaning, but I do try to do my best, especially when I'm going to be leaving my house for several weeks at a time, and my vacuum, which is probably almost 10 years old at this point, was desperately in need of new filters and pads, so pick these up, Amazon, less than $20. Moving on. If you don't already know, you could assume by the name Cowboy Dumbledore, Cowboy Gandalf, or even just looking at me or any of my past content anywhere, that I am a fan of Yellowstone. I already own one brown one, and I have a second brown one on the way, but today I just had delivered this black foam front mesh back trucker hat from Pop Funk. It was about $27 plus shipping, but like I said, if you know anything about me, or could rationally assume from a name like Cowboy Dumbledore or Cowboy Gandalf, I love all things Western. I love wearing cowboy hats and almost exclusively wear cowboy hats, especially felt. However, depending on the day, the time, the outfit, the weather, the humidity, I don't always feel like wearing a cowboy hat. So if I'm going to wear a regular ball cap, I want to wear something with a Western theme. And having a big head and a lot of hair requires a specific sort of proportion, dimension of the inside of a hat. And of the trucker hats, ball caps that I have tried since growing my hair out, Pop Funk and the Yellowstone line of Pop Funk trucker hats have been the most comfortable that I have found. So, and I love all things Yellowstone, so I probably would have bought that anyways. But I bought that in service of my big head and my lots of hair. Moving on. These two items go together here. And you have seen items basically identical to the one that I'm pulling out of the package now, but it is technically a little different. This is a brown BC belt, floral pattern Western belt. I have shown off BC belts in my fit check videos before. I believe my last fit check may have had a BC belt. I wear two brands of belts. There's BC Belts and Belts.com that I'm 99% certain are coming from the same factory and probably the same manufacturer or the same retailer. But, you know, it's Amazon, so who knows. But they are the two most reliable brands and affordable brands of Western belts that I have found. And the way they are packaged, as you can see, this is rolled and left round inside the package. I have tried other brands that rolled them up and then squished them so they were flat. So instead of having rolls that you could eventually de-stress, they had strict creases which were just left inside the leather. And pro tip for anyone who does wear leather belts like I do, I have a system which I'm not going to show you for the purposes of this video, but if you take a metal belt buckle, like a regular belt buckle, and put that on, say, a metal towel rack that you would hang on the top of a door, and you take a wooden pants hanger, the wooden clampy kind, you can weigh down the belt and not only stretch out the leather, but you can straighten out the belt as well. And I've been doing that for years, and my belts have lasted for years. I just buy a variety of belts because I like the colors, I like the patterns, and with my OCD, every time I buy a new buckle, I like to buy a new belt, and vice versa. Speaking of buckles, the buckle that will go with that belt is this one right here. Now, I cannot pronounce the name of the brand that this was, so I'm not going to try, but this did come from Amazon, and this is a contrasting counterpart to one of the last belts I did a fit check with. If y'all remember the mostly silver with the gold bull, this is sort of the antithesis of that. So these two will go together in whatever outfit I wear them with. The only question is whether or not this item will get worn or will be packed inside the last item that I'm going to show you in this video. And that last item in this video, by the way, will get its own video either tomorrow or Sunday. And I will explain that when I get to it. Next up is, and this is something I've probably shown one of in one of my previous videos, but if not, I like bolt action pens. If you don't know what bolt action pens are, you will see, but I like tactical style pens, and bolt action pens are what that basically means. And this brand is a brand that I know, that a brand that I like, a brand that I trust, a brand that really fits my, you know, autistic OCD needs. And the reason I bought this is to go, again, with this batch of items here that there are going to be more of. I could only afford to buy so many items at a time, but I am one of those people that believes a man should carry, you know, a watch, a wallet, a pen, a knife, a flashlight, etc. And this Smoother Pro dark brown, brass, bronze, whatever you want to call it, bolt action pen is one of my favorites. And it's sort of like a fidget toy and a pen, because you can just sit here and You know, it's more than just, you know, clicky, clicky, clicky. But this is the Smoother Pro, one of Smoother Pro's best bolt action pens, in my opinion. So I'm going to put that, actually I'm going to put that back in the plastic first. Come on. Go back in the plastic, please. Pretty please. Pretty please. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Just like the end of the water boy. Come on. You can do it. No, you're going to give me problems. It's going to give me problems. Of course it is. Come on. You don't think this is a little unnecessary to be this problematic? And yes, I like to talk to inanimate objects when they give me problems. Who doesn't, though? You know, they say if you don't talk to yourself, you're not healthy. I don't know. You know, that's just gonna be good enough. We're gonna call that good enough. I just wanted the plastic on the pen. Okay, so that's gonna go back in there. Put the rubber band back around that. Put that back in that package. All right, nope, not last item, just kidding. We got one more item and then the last one. The last item here, and this item is specifically for the last item. This is a Mali Mole military loop, military style cell phone case, which to display its functionality, I will use my old phone. So these are the Mali loops. These are what will go through the Mali loops, or these are the Mali straps, I should say. These will go through the Mali loops on the last item. Nice strong Velcro, nice felt, soft lined pouch here, phone inside the pouch. So, and you can see it also has Mali loops of its own. I'm not sure what purpose those serve necessarily, but yes. So let me pull out the last item so we can see how it works together. This here is the SOG SOG Ninja Day Pack. This is a 26.2 liter, I believe, backpack. It's small, but should theoretically fit everything I intend to put in it. And like I said, I will be making a second video of this day pack, either tomorrow or the next day. But I just wanted to show this as part of the batch of items that I'm showing in this video. Now, as you can see, it's got several Mali loops, several pockets. This here's a water bottle pocket that may or may not fit the water bottle I intended to put in it. But let's get it open and let's see how much space we have. The next batch of items, the reason I had not ordered the next batch of items is because I wanted to make sure that I was keeping this batch of items before I did anything. So this zipper goes much farther on one side than it goes on the other, which is weird in my opinion, but I guess it's because of the water bottle loop. So you can't see down here. This is just me fumbling around with it. All right, so yeah, okay. So we're gonna give this a try. I'm going to have to make the video on this specifically before I can decide whether or not I am keeping it. But if I keep this, I will order the next batch of items, and then that batch of items will be in a video again with this, because those items are to go with this, much like this is. This here will go here, so that when I'm wearing this backpack, I can carry my phone without having to reach into my pocket. But again, whether or not I keep this and this is dependent on the next video. So that is everything for today. So as I said at the beginning of this video, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them in the comment section, in the DMs. Well, there's no DMs here, I guess. But if you know how to get a hold of me, go ahead and get a hold of me. And if you want the links to any of these items, also feel free to let me know, whether comments, DMs on other social media. If you have my number, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, go ahead and let me know there, and I will gladly send them along. But before you make a decision on wanting any of these items, stay tuned for the next video, which, like I said, should be tomorrow or the next day. I want a day to sort of recover from my exercise yesterday. I want to have a chance to shower, get pretty, and then I need to sit down and make the video of me packing that backpack to see if it will actually carry everything I want to carry in it or not. And if it won't, then I have to return it and figure out a new plan. So either way, if you have stayed this long, if you are 16 minutes and 32 seconds into this video, like I am, know that I love you, appreciate you, and I'm glad you're here. Thanks for watching.